Hello everyone, welcome back to another Wednesday on the Pagan Perspective. I'm your host Eric, and this week we're going to be talking about Ouija boards and communing with the dead. Now, in communing with the dead, that's one thing. Ouija boards, that's something I have very, very little experience with, and I'm going to explain why. Never actually used a Ouija board, but reason being is before I got into heathenry and paganism in general, and even following my own path, a couple of movies kind of freaked me out, and the idea of playing with a Ouija board, and I'd heard very bad things. I'm not sure if I believe any of those are true nowadays. However, I haven't ever been drawn to want to use one. I've had the opportunity a couple of times, not specifically, but kind of in passing. People have had them and said, "Oh yeah, it's kind of fun. It's interesting to see what happens," and I've just really never been drawn to it. I feel that it's a valid divination tool in a manner of speaking, and I don't see that there's any problem with communing with the dead in that way. I don't know how well it works because, like I said, I haven't really used one ever. But I'm interested to hear some stories. If you guys have your own stories, make a video response, and we'll make sure and post it. But yeah, personally, I haven't had any direct first-person experience with it. But it seems like something that could be really interesting to try out. Who knows? After thinking about this and hearing everybody's opinions and experiences, I might be willing to give it a shot. But communing with the dead. Let me get into that a little bit. The ancestors is who we see in the heathen kind of Norse tradition, is who we see as kind of the spirits and spirit guides and whatnot. And the dead obviously speak to us in an almost direct sort of way. If you ask for help, a lot of times that's who you're going to wind up with is the ancestors, and the people who have passed are going to be the ones who more than likely are going to be giving you your answers. In my practice, we honor our ancestors and the dead, and in a very outspoken and sort of direct way. When we hold ritual, we actually call to the ancestors and the kin so that they can come and join us in our ritual. So it's something that I have direct, that I do have direct first-hand knowledge of. And one of the things that I'll notice is if I'm asking redundant questions that I don't really need the answers to, that's when I get the most answers or the most direct connection to the ancestors. I've never had never done a seance, or at least what I would assume, and obviously this is an assumption, but the old-fashioned crystal ball scrying, holding hands, and invoking the spirits specifically type seance. I've never done that. But I have sat down and closed my eyes and tried to get into a meditative place and spoken with the ancestors. The ones I've known, the ones I haven't known. Just in general, any of the ancestors who have anything to say to me, occasionally I will just stop to try to listen to them. So that's some of the things that we usually, in my specific practice, or that I usually do, to commune with the dead and the ancestors, and those spirits who have passed but not yet gone. If you guys have any questions, comments, by all means make video responses to how do you commune with the dead, and do you use a Ouija board, or have you? What was your experience like? But thanks for watching, guys, and of course, until next time, Odin be with you.